The billionaire asked the maid to sing. And what she did changed everything. Maya Alvarez walked into the Whitmore mansion expecting only to clean. Quiet, efficient, shaped by years of hardship, she followed every rule to the letter, no talking, and under no circumstances, touched the piano. But the silence of the grand hall played tricks on memory. And from her lips, softly, almost unconsciously, slipped a verse. A forgotten line from a song no one remembered. No one, except the man standing above her on the staircase. Graham Whitmore. Billionaire. Recluse. Grieving widower. He hadn't heard that melody in years. It was raw. Off-key. Unpolished. But it was his. A piece of a song he once wrote and could never finish after his wife died. And now, somehow, a stranger, this quiet cleaning woman, had unearthed something he thought was buried for good. The next day, Maya returned to the piano and found a handwritten note resting on the keys. Sing again. She froze. Hesitated. Then obeyed. And he listened, again, from the shadows. Day after day, the notes kept coming. Sing this. Try that. And every time she sang, something inside the house, inside him, stirred. Until one afternoon, he finally appeared. Why that song? He asked. She paused. Then told him about the children she once taught. How that particular melody, unfinished, unresolved, had haunted her for years. He blinked. And then quietly admitted it was his song. And somehow, she had completed what he never could. The silence between them turned into sound. The grief turned into music. And the piano, once frozen in time, came back to life. She started coming on Saturdays. Not as a housekeeper, but as someone who had brought life back to a place where only memory had lived. Then, everything changed again. An envelope arrived. A letter. From the sister Maya hadn't seen in years. A cry for help. And a child. Leia. 5 years old. Dropped off with a backpack and a stuffed elephant. Suddenly, marble halls echoed with laughter. Crayon drawings covered the fridge. And chaos became family. Graham, once a man of stone, became something more. Not a father by blood. But by presence. By choice. And when the past came knocking, with court orders, corporate boards, and old ghosts, they didn't run. They stood together. In the end, Maya said yes. Not just to love. But to being seen. To the terrifying, beautiful act of building something real out of what was left behind. And in the garden, beneath soft white lights, with the child who had become their daughter holding wildflowers in her tiny hands, they made a promise to keep singing. Even when the world begged for silence.